In Japan, almost all the women wear makeup even when they go to a convenience store. It's not rare to see a girl putting on makeup on the train. The condition in which a woman does not wear makeup is called suppin in Japanese. But many Japanese women feel embarrassed to see other people other than family members with suppin. Today, I'm going to talk about Japan's makeup addiction and its background as a Japanese man. Alright, please imagine you come to Tokyo for a trip. When you take trains from the airport to your hotel, you may see a woman putting on makeup on a train. Why do they do that on the train? I'm a man and have never put on makeup in my life, but I can imagine their thought. They must think just like this. We really don't care what strangers think of us, but we want to show our perfect face to school or office friends. It can be said that the idea of using travel time for makeup is really Japanese. I mean, kind of diligent and rational. However, to be honest, it looks so strange for me. If you're too busy to put on makeup in the morning, you don't have to make yourself look perfect all the time. Why don't you meet people with suppin? When talking about this topic, I always remember something that my American friend said to me. He said, Japanese people don't talk on the trains, silent or asleep or scrolling down their iPhones. They don't eat or drink. It was so surprising for me to see many people sleeping in a crowd of strangers. But more surprising is some women put on makeup on the train. Makeup is a really private stuff, right? So isn't it more embarrassing than eating on the train? I was really confused. He said so. He's right. I have seen Japanese women put on makeup on the train a lot of times, but it is still strange for me too. Again, he's right. Okay, let's go back to your trip in Japan. You arrive at your hotel and go to the big city like Shibuya and Shinjuku on the next day. In station or shopping mall, you would see some Japanese women fix makeup in front of mirror of the restroom. Sometimes you see women making long lines just to put on or fix makeup. When I was dating with a Japanese girl and went to the restaurant, I frequently saw her go to the restroom to fix her makeup after finishing dinner. I always thought, your makeup is not messed up. Nothing has changed on your face. You have been so beautiful since the beginning. But every girl did the same thing. If some Japanese girls are watching this video, I want to tell you one thing. Don't worry too much, you're okay. Nothing has changed on your face. Don't overthink about your face. Enjoy the conversation. Let's enjoy the moment. In terms of relationship with lovers, many Japanese women don't want to show their suppin face to their boyfriends. Some women, especially young girls, can only take off their makeup after their boyfriend goes to bed. Let me tell you my story about the trip with my ex. One night, she took off her makeup after I went to my bed, and she woke up earlier than me in the next morning and finished her makeup before I woke up. I still remember me saying, "You don't have to do that. We are on a trip together. Let's enjoy the trip. Without makeup, you're beautiful." Please don't get me wrong. I think it's very nice to try to be beautiful as a woman. But if you try to be beautiful 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, that's ridiculous. This is the obsessive idea. Not healthy. There are so many things more important than makeup. There are so many things more important than staying beautiful. There's a big gap between trying to be beautiful in a limited scene and staying beautiful all the time, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. From Japanese perspective, some young Japanese girls are addicted to makeup. This is a serious problem, but it seems that this problem is involved in a business, so it's not easy to solve. Let's take a closer look at the background of this problem. There are several reasons for Japanese makeup addiction. First, business. Japan has always been one of the pioneers of everything related to makeup and skincare. There are so many cosmetic brands in Japan, and new cosmetics are frequently released. Also, cosmetics are everywhere in Japan. Department stores, pharmacies, and convenience stores. As a man, Japanese style makeup process is really complicated. If I were born as a woman in Japan, I could not remember the whole process of makeup. This is Jelaine Chua, currently a professional makeup artist based on the Philippines. She had lived in Japan for 3 years, since 2015. She kindly shared an idea of how a Japanese-inspired makeup looks like, from a foreign professional makeup artist standpoint. A typical Japanese everyday makeup puts emphasis on looking young, which in Japan is normally defined as kawaii or cute. Secondly, the eyes serve as a primary focus on the makeup look. The bigger they look, the better. Not only do bigger eyes give a cuter appearance, but also allow for more expression, which can be seen from manga or anime. For this reason, makeup products that help give more definition to the eyes like double eyelid tapes and glues, eyeliners, mascaras, and false eyelashes are truly must-haves. The third important element is a blush. It's not a Japanese makeup look unless there is a bright shade of blush applied up top near the under eye area for cuter, more baby-like appearance. Lastly, the element that ties everything together is skin. Japanese women place a lot of importance in having good skin, so they never missed out on investing in quality skincare products as well as time to take their makeup off at the end of the day. As a Japanese man, everything seems correct. This is the characteristics of Japanese makeup style, but I can't explain by myself as I have never experienced. Thanks to Line. Japanese women cares about every part of their faces. Literally every part. Eyes, nose, lip, skin, and stuff like that. And cosmetic companies constantly create new products to meet their needs. This is the first reason. Japanese makeup process has developed in its own way and has become unique and complicated. For each of those processes, new cosmetic products were born to address more specific needs, and those items make the process even more complicated. I feel like this phenomenon has accelerated more and more in recent decades. Second, peer pressure. Japanese people tend to be afraid of acting differently in the community.
それをね、山のように世間のルールがあるわけですよ。頭の中に、刷り込まれてるわけですよ、世間というのは。で、これ、外国人は、つまり日本に来たばっかりの外国人というのは全然そういうのないから、空気読まないわけですね。ただ日本人ってのはもうそういうふうに生活してきてるんで、もう空気とにかく読むしかないわけですね。細かいルールが同調圧力を生み出す。
Japanese women must think just like, I should wear makeup whenever I go out because all the women around me always wear makeup. This is my personal opinion, but almost all of Japanese people are living in a very small world without realizing it. In my case, I had wanted to be able to speak English fluently since I was a kid. So when I was in college, I talked to many foreigners on the street in Japan. Now I can speak English to some extent without studying abroad or living abroad. I have a lot of foreign friends and I have dated some foreign women. I expanded my world and I learned common sense in Japan is not common sense outside Japan. But most Japanese can't speak English and have never been in an environment with foreigners around them. Japan is less diverse than other countries. There are so many factors such as being an island and historical background, but 98% of the population is pure Japanese. So almost all of Japanese people are born in Japan, speak only Japanese, and spend time only with Japanese people in their lifetime. They cannot expand their world. They have no opportunity to touch outside world. They can't realize common sense is just common sense only in Japan. If we go outside the community, we realize that our normal is not normal in another community. When we spend time with various races and in contact with various values, we can learn that common sense is just a collection of prejudices. And we can respect various ways of thinking and choose what is comfortable and suitable for us. However, in the case of Japan, there is little diversity in terms of races, and everything is similar. Appearance, values, the definition of happiness, everything. When I was in teens and early 20s, I felt very uncomfortable and strange about it. If it fits me and I feel comfortable about it, I do it that way. But if it doesn't fit me and I feel uncomfortable about it, I can do it another way. This is natural. This is natural way of thinking, isn't it? But there are a lot of Japanese who try to do things in the same way as everyone else in the community, not just the way they put on makeup. How to put on makeup and how frequently they put on makeup is just one example of this.
JR 秋葉原駅で起こったあるトラブルが物議を醸しています。それはエスカレーターの乗り方。エスカレーターの右側を歩こうとした男性が真ん中に立っていた男性に邪魔だと告げると、歩いて降りるものではないと反論。口論になり、右側を歩こうとした男性が暴行を加え逮捕されたのです。ネットでは歩くなっていう方が現実的ではない、急いでいる人からしたら右側開けてほしいと思う、真ん中に立っている方が悪いという声もありますが、実はエスカレーターで歩くことは NG。 左右どちらかの手すりにつかまり立ち止まって乗ることが鉄道各社から呼びかけられているのです。にもかかわらず起こってしまった事件、その背景にあるとされるのが同調圧力。主に東京では右側開け、大阪では左側開けと、エスカレーターを歩く人のために片側に立つという暗黙のルールがあるのです。
なんか暗黙の了解みたいな感じで、なんかみんなそれを容認してるみたいな、とりあえず左に立ってるって感じですね。
それ右側に立とうとは思わないですか？
ないっすね。なんか他の人が白い目で見られるのがちょっとなんか違和感があったり嫌だったりなみたいな感じですね。
なんか周りの雰囲気っていうか、そういう感じで開けとかなきゃいけないかなっていう、そういう圧を感じて周りの雰囲気に合わせてっていうのがあります。
法律はないのにできるだけ周りと同じように、そして自分だけ少数派にならないように。日本はそんな空気に支配されていると言います。
Third, gender stereotype. This is connected to the second point. In Japan, it's considered natural for women to wear makeup and stay beautiful all the time. If a woman who doesn't wear makeup is walking down the street, most Japanese feel like she's sloppy or lazy. Many Japanese men tend to like women who wear makeup properly. So there must be some Japanese women who wear makeup all the time because men won't like me if I don't wear makeup. As I said, no matter how busy they are in the morning, they put on their makeup and fix their makeup in the restrooms of stations and restaurants. Of course, they want to be beautiful themselves, but it goes without saying that they are conscious of the way men look at them. Recently, it has become a problem that Japanese women who start makeup are getting younger and younger. Some girls, especially in a big city, in junior high schools or high schools, who should not wear makeup are now wearing makeup.
小中学生にメイク事情を聞いたところ、2000人を対象に調べたところ、普段メイクしていると答えた方 53% に上りました。なんと小学校入学前からメイクしている子もいれば、一番多かったのは5、6年生から始めたという子たちでした。小中学生向けの雑誌なんですが、付録が本格コスメ、これキューガルという雑誌なんですけど、今月号はこの6色のアイシャドウパレットがついてるんです。結構ラメ感がキラキラあって しっかりしたものになってます。他にも過去にはメイクブラシセットだったりリップグロスだったりこうしたものが付録にあったということで、意識していることとしてはこれを使うと韓国アイドルでしたり YouTuber になれるに近づける、そんなものを意識しているそうです。大人と同じトレンドを取り入れているといいます。
そういうのすごい興味ある。メイクとかちょっとたまにしてみたい。リップとかしてみたい。何色のピンク。
あんまね、でも髪にしたらちょっとさすがに小学生やしでも、まあ女の子やしね、ちょっとそういう興味あるのもいいかなって思います。
さらに幼い子供たちも
なんなら今日も私朝化粧してるとこ見てしたいって言うてるんでリップだけは塗ってます。
何色のリップつけてもらったの？
白リップとピンクリップ。
昔ってね、そんな塗ることってなかったけど、でもやっぱり YouTube とかああいうなんか SNS でだいぶ成長が早くなってるかなって思います。
It is a fact that there are a lot of cosmetics for teens, and the market size of this area is growing every year. A wide range of generation of Japanese women wear makeup, and that's not a bad thing. As I said, I think it's natural to want to be beautiful as a woman, but from outside Japan, Japanese makeup culture looks unique and strange, in a sense. In fact, even as a Japanese man, I find their attitude and obsession with makeup as a little bit addictive. What do you think of Japanese makeup culture? Please don't hesitate to leave a comment. If you don't want to miss interesting Japanese culture and problems like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.